deal with robbers.
Round the group.
The 1990 nominees for Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role are...
He dips his bullet in cyanide.
Andy Garcia earned a Best Supporting Actor nomination this morning as the illegitimate nephew of Al Pacino in Godfather Part 3. Speaking of Pacino, the six-time nominee was singled out for his big boy caprice mobster in Dick Tracy.
No pals in this business.
Also nominated, Bruce Davison for longtime companion in his portrayal of a man who urges his AIDS-ravaged lover to let go of life.
So what did the doctor say? Have you seen it?
The nominations are all really powerful this year. Great performances.
Graham Greene as the Indian holy man, Kicking Bird, in Dances with Wolves.
Tatanka.
It's fabulous. I'm just down in 7 Heavens myself.
And finally, Joe Pesci received his second nomination as the wise guy mob member in Goodfellas.
Like that.
What do you mean don't be like that? I was happy. I thought it was great.
No repeats this year in the nominations for Best Actor and Best Supporting Actor. None of the 10 nominees in those two categories was nominated last year.
Coming up next, Sophia Loren gets a special Oscar honor. Plus, Leonard Maltin looks at who Oscar left out this year. And later in the Heart File, a football great finds a new career that's music to his ears.
Hey! What's got you cracker so excited?
Take a wild duck.
You can talk?
A wild cracker.
Oh, it's Kraft Spreadery cheese snack.
That's part of it, pal. Now lay it on me.
Because it's made with real Kraft cheese?
Getting real close.
Big smooth.
Spreadery Spreadable.
Still haven't cracked. Now you gave it away.
Oh, Spreadery won't crack your cracker.
Got it, babe.
Really good.
Money!
These days, there are more pain relievers than ever. But last year, more people switched to Tylenol gel caps than any other. Why should you switch? All the extra strength pain relief of gel caps has been concentrated, then covered by a smooth gelatin coating, which makes them so easy to swallow. Extra strength Tylenol gel caps. Concentrated, powerful, easy to swallow. Join the switch to Tylenol gel caps.
A rookie FBI agent, intelligent and determined. A brilliant psychiatrist, manipulative and insane.
What does he do, this man you seek?
A series of brutal crimes only he can help her solve.
Are you saying that he's killed again?
A series of questions only she dare ask.
Tell me his name, Doctor.
All good things to those who wait.
The Silence of the Lambs. Rated R. Starts Thursday, February 14th at theaters everywhere.
Valentine's Day made me pretty nervous. Let's just say I had a lot of buying to do.
3 of those?
How do you shop for 10 different women and still keep them all happy?
5 of these.
You'll find the perfect Valentine's Day gift at Payless. From Valentine cards, bags, and boxes to stuffed animals and exquisitely wrapped candy. Choose designer hearts from Laura Prescott filled with Whitman's quality chocolate for just $7.99.
I did get some expert help, and I think I've got everything I'm going to need, except maybe an outside shooter.
Sophia Loren will receive a special award at this year's Oscar ceremony, honoring her as one of the genuine treasures of world cinema. Miss Loren is more modest about her accomplishments. As she tells Pat O'Brien in today's Inside Story, she only wanted to be an actress.
I'm still here, and I want to be here.
She is remembered as the ultimate movie star, ravishing in Houseboat, stunning in Boy and a Dolphin, voluptuous in Heller in Pink Tights, and yet able to carry a heavy dramatic part. It has been 30 years since Sophia Loren captivated film audiences and won an Oscar for her portrayal of a peasant mother in Two Women. Now with more than 80 films to her credit, she is being honored once again.
I appreciate it so much, and I'm very proud of it. I don't even know if I deserve it, because it was really really unexpected.
Are you always this modest?
I think my life has always been like a dream. And when a dream comes true, it's always more than I dreamed.
Sophia Loren has won other awards. She has walked with kings and queens. She's worked with legends like Charlie Chaplin. She has been romanced by men like Cary Grant.
How we are changed by things that seem so small.
Cary Grant has been a person who was very important in my life. And I will never forget.
At 56, Sophia Loren is radiant, stunning, and still gorgeous. She is also accessible and very amusing. You still consider yourself a sex symbol, or did you ever?
What do you think?
Oh, I think you are.
Then I am.
Why do you think that you got that label, and why do you think it has stuck?
Well, I have no idea. I mean, maybe because at that time, which is a long time ago, there were some other actresses that were playing on sex and bosom and things like that. So that's how I started. But my aim was not at all to become a sex symbol. My aim was to become an actress.
There's no question she's become an actress and a major star, but not every moment of her life has been a fairy tale. In 1982, Sophia Loren was charged by the Italian government with tax evasion and went to jail for 17 days.
It was something that it was really, I mean, for me, a nightmare, which I didn't deserve.
The jail term and her well-publicized marriage to producer Carlo Ponte provided perfect grist for the world's tabloid mills. What about gossip?
For me, the word gossip doesn't exist. I don't read things about, papers about gossips. I don't listen to people that gossip, and I have other things to think about.
Sophia Loren now spends much of her time at her home on Williams Island in Florida. She continues to make films. Her latest, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, will be in U.S. theaters this spring. In the meantime, the most significant date on her calendar is March 25th, Oscar night.
I think that it's going to be the most important night of my life.
Pat O'Brien, Entertainment Tonight.
Looked pretty good on that yacht there, Pat. Miss Loren wasn't able to attend the ceremony when she won her first Oscar. She says she went to bed that night thinking she had lost.
Along with the movies and performers who were nominated today, there is important Oscar news which can be found by reading between the lines. And Leonard Maltin is here to analyze today's results, beginning with those who were left out. There were omissions, Leonard.
Yes, there were. There are every year. And I think this year's nominations, Mary, are pretty good on the whole. Well-balanced among the handful of first-rate films that came out in 1990. A smaller number than usual, I think. But I have my gripes, like everyone else, and I'm sure some of you will be wondering why certain people got left out in the cold.
What I believe, what I know, these people are alive inside.
Let's start with Robin Williams, who is so moving and wonderful in Awakening. I had a feeling that voters would choose either him or his co-star Robert De Niro, and I was right. Al Pacino was riveting in The Godfather Part 3 and was considered a shoo-in in some circles, but the Academy preferred to cite him for his hilarious work in Dick Tracy. And Pacino's original Godfather co-star Marlon Brando was also much talked about for a supporting Oscar for The Freshman, but such was not to be.
Hi, Mama. Am I too late for the family thing?
Yeah. Shirley MacLaine was certainly a contender in my book for Postcards from the Edge, but her co-star Meryl Streep won the nomination. For that matter, Postcards received precious little recognition for a film that was high on my 10 best list as well as many others. Other possible nominees who were overlooked, Glenn Close for Hamlet, but more importantly, Reversal of Fortune. Eli Wallach for a vivid performance in The Godfather Part 3. And Winona Ryder, who topped off a busy year with a fine performance in Mermaids.
I am not invisible! Talk to me! Now!
Avalon was shooting for a prestige spot this year and missed. Neither that film nor Reversal of Fortune made it to the Best Picture circle, though they did receive other major recognition.
So, of course, everybody can't be nominated and everybody can't win, but every year there's some that makes you wonder and you say, how could they look that up? I just don't understand.
The oversight of Shirley MacLaine and Robin Williams, those two, to me, were...
Those stick with me. Of course, there's some nominees I can't quite understand either, John. I don't think Ghost would have been a Best Picture nominee in a better year. And even Julia Roberts, who's a very engaging performer in that movie, Pretty Woman, I don't know that that's really one of the best performances of the year or a given year.
Maybe when she wins for Sleeping with the Enemy next year. Thanks, Leonard. In London, rock stars were out for an evening on the town at the British Pop Music Awards, but for some of the stars, the event was a bit too tame.
There is Betty Boo.
Betty Boo was named Best British Newcomer, and veterans George Michael, Elton John, and The Cure also captured awards. Everybody was on their best behavior, which Roger Daltrey found a bit disappointing.
I think it's a shame that it isn't a bit more dangerous, which is, to me is when rock and roll is great, when it's flying by the seat of its pants.
In New York, Liza Minnelli, Douglas Fairbanks Jr., and Joanne Woodward served as presenters at the Theater Hall of Fame Awards. Those honored included Tommy Tune and others with Broadway careers spanning 25 years or more.
I think it's nice for people to be honored for their artistic creation, and certainly this group has been artistically creative.
Also in New York, Peter Fonda, Patty Austin, and Graham Nash were a few of the stars on hand at a benefit for MusiCare, a foundation supporting the music industry with medical and retirement benefits. David Crosby was named Man of the Year for his efforts in substance abuse reform.
I think if we don't really feel as if we have a community in this industry and put effort into it, we're really missing the boat.
Next, a football great goes from the defensive line to center stage. Due to poor weather conditions, Oregon Craft and Floral has moved their parking lot sale indoors. Save 40 to 75%, no matter how you get there.
You know who he is, don't you?
All good things to those who wait.
The Silence of the Lambs.
Tick-tock, tick-tock.
Rated R.
Tomorrow.
The largest size blouse I ever bought was a 52. I have changed with Jenny Craig, not only my physical appearance, but the way I feel about inside. The counselors there make you believe in yourself because they care. They've given me back to me, and that's something, how can you thank somebody for that?
Join our new Success program for only a $79 service fee. Call 1-800-76-JENNY.
They were taking the royal photo.
Right, we're ready now, everybody.
Oh, dear. Now, a new king must be found. John Goodman is King Ralph.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Where did they find this man? He's uncouth. He's unkempt. He's the king. King Ralph. Rated PG. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
McDonald's introduces a new kind of steak for a new kind of cowboy. It's grilled steak topped with onions, mushrooms, and a hearty steak sauce on a sourdough roll with a side of fries. And right now, it's a great McDonald's value you can't pass up. McDonald's new grilled steak sandwich. It's a new kind of steak for a new kind of cowboy.
This ain't the same old stuff. We're trailing the Blazers for their stories off the court. Watch Blazer Hoopla Friday nights at 7:30 on Channel 8. Good evening.
Tonight, the Hart File tackles the story of former football great Mike Reed of the Cincinnati Bengals. Back in 1970, you may recall, he was a first-round draft choice out of Penn State. Named Defensive Rookie of the Year, he helped the Bengals rack up their first-ever winning season. At a solid 255 pounds, Mike Reed put fear in the eyes of every quarterback he faced.
I knew that I wouldn't give the rest of my life to football. It was not the great American dream for me. You know what I loved? I loved the theatrical aspect of it. I loved the full stadium on a Sunday afternoon, sunny day, all the colors.
He retired after just 5 years in the pros with enough injuries to last a lifetime.
A hole in my shoulder here where I made a tactical error of trying to stop a 250-pound running back with one arm. And he never really felt it.
16 years later and 30 pounds lighter, Mike has just hit the big time a second time.
We have come to the place in our love.
As of today, the first single from his debut album, Walk on Faith, has just hit the top of the country charts.
It's a walk on faith. Trust in love.
A classically trained musician, Mike performed with symphonies back in his football days. But since then, he's worked behind the scenes, writing hit songs like Lost in the 50s for Ronnie Millsap.
Now and for always.
And Too Soon to Tell for Bonnie Raitt.
Too soon to tell.
Just having that woman sing that song, in my heart and soul, said, yes, you are a writer.
Looking back, the transition from football was tough but rewarding.
Thanks to my wife and something in myself, too, I was able to be tougher about it than I thought I could.
Mike and his wife Susan live in Nashville with their 2 youngsters, and surprisingly, he's not really interested in football anymore. In fact, Mike says he rarely watches games on television. And that's an update from the Hart File.
Toy companies from around the world are in New York this week for the annual Toy Fair. More than 20,000 buyers are trying to decide which toys will be the big hits with kids this year. What they're seeing looks a lot like what you see on TV and in the movies.
This truck will stop at nothing.
The toys kids may be begging for next Christmas are getting close scrutiny from toy dealers who are dealing with slumping sales because of the recession. Manufacturers are banking on the Ninja Turtles continuing to be a hot item, and they're hoping that this year's big movie tie-in will be Robin Hood.
And Robin fires the cannon. Oh, my gosh, before they get away.
With Kevin Costner starring as the Prince of Thieves, the toy makers have created a line they think will have strong appeal for kids of all ages.
There has to be a fantasy there that kids can imagine themselves living. And if they do that, then the concept can just go on forever.
Many toys are also tied in with television series. This talking doll from the show Full House uses the actual voice of one of the twins who plays the part.
All you do is hug Michelle, and she says 6 different phrases that Michelle on Full House says.
Many toy makers jumped on the environmental bandwagon with toys such as Captain Planet from the cartoon series.
They're able to come out and play with Captain Planet in a very positive way. They know what's right and what's wrong and how to help to save the environment.
But the surge in demand for war-related toys caught other manufacturers by surprise. Few came out with new toys tied into the Persian Gulf War.
This is our regular line. We haven't made any great additional introductions because of it.
Kids who want to fantasize about being rap stars can sing along with MC Hammer, or they can play the Vanilla Ice board game.
And then if you're the lucky player, to complete a line of the same color, you get to rap it. And, of course, you rap it, you say, a boy named Flame put on my same was a shame and he can't name.
Yeah, he can dance, too. Did you see that? Although it's a kid's dream, no children are allowed in the toy fair unless they're working as models.
With them going out west down on the coast. 'Cause the Disneyland thrills are really the most. To the beach and the sand, feel the magic, Disneyland. Take a roll, take a ride, to a place that's all right. Disneyland is the heart of the fun, in the warm California sun.
We're here at the House of Good Fortune at Murray Hill to ask the best chefs their secrets for great Oriental cooking. What's your secret?
我哋做緊醃嘅麻油、醃嘅馬蹄片同埋醃嘅筍片。
I see. Can you tell me your secret?
我哋用醃甜煎蔬醃雞啦，醃係最好嘅。我哋炒飯咧係用醃嘅話米，醃係最好嘅。
There you have it, right from the experts. Zen, the only word you need to know for great Oriental cooking.
Furnish your home at Portland Antique Company. Find thousands of ideas and great values at Portland Antique Company. Open 7 days a week and easy to find. Portland Antique Company. Antiques that collect people.
Weeknights at 7:30, Channel 8 says good evening to the newest, most local show ever. Discover the Northwest's little-known getaways and hidden scenic treasures. The Phantom's Restaurant Reviews will give you plenty of food for thought. And everyone's a critic with Rants and Raves, where the movie reviewer is you.
Great show. Really a good movie.
Tune in and make every night a good evening. Weeknights at 7:30 on Channel 8.
She knew he was egotistical.
Sex with me is very good.
Sure.
He knew she was emotional.
She wanted commitment.
I will start with monogamy.
He wanted what every man wants.
Just decide over a sex, please.
There are 2 sides to every story.
I love you.
At last, there's a movie with both of them.
I feel warmly towards you.
Ow! He said.
She said.
Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, February 22nd at theaters everywhere.
Air transportation furnished and a promotional fee paid by Delta Airlines. From Europe to the Orient, from Mexico to Canada, Delta can fly you worldwide. At Delta, we love to fly, and it shows.
Celebrating a birthday today, singer Peter Tork is 47. Actress Carol Lindley, 49 today. Actor Oliver Reed turns 53. Actor George Siegel, 57. Actress Kim Novak, 58 today. And singer Tennessee Ernie Ford turns 72. That's it for us. Tune in again tomorrow, same time, same station, to find out whether the Constitution protects women's rights to dance nude.
Well, as we say goodnight for this Wednesday, here is professional football player turned professional singer Mike Reed with his #1 single on the country charts, Walk on Faith.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We are bound to rise if we walk on faith, trust in love.
Next on Good Evening, see how a locally made device helps cops fight the war against crime. Plus, the Phantom finds a romantic place to dine. Then on Unsolved Mysteries, find out how Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid really died. Tonight at 8 on Channel 8.
Wants to give up, walk on faith, trust in love. Walk on faith, trust in love. Just keep on putting one foot down in front of the other. Come on, walk on faith. When the valley is wide, everything is inside. Telling you to give up. Walk on faith.
Is it here to stay, or is it just a fad? The word on rap.